Allow for Ruvalcaba and Cowell to take more risks and apply the finishing touch.
Back in the day and 15 draws, so someone is going to, we'll see. I mean, the computer said the least likely possibility was a draw, and it went. And the 34 goals allowed this year by Sporting Kansas is going into play tonight. Headed forward by Berggren, a little touch by Hall. Berggren has it.
Been able to mix that in with some veteran players, and Noah Forsberg, as you mentioned,
right in front, but that ball directed on goal just and off to a dream start with a goal 3 minutes in, but now a key can find a target, and now it was picked up by Ruvalcaba.
Good tackle.
Oh yeah, it was a good tackle.
Whipped in swinger into the path of Berggren.
Kansas City, and of course the stadium technically in Kansas.
Play a little bit more vertical.
Oh, Mosqueda an intercept and a good ball. This is a real chance. It went into Hall. Good decision to square it. Basong recovers. Ruvalcaba looking for a second, and he has it. And he powered that one in. Early in the first half and late in the first half, George Ruvalcaba has scored for New York Red Bulls. He was blowing for time to end the first half, but that's not the case, obviously.
Scrambling defensively. Going in, sliding in. Ruvalcaba's using that to his advantage. Everybody's just trying to.
Referee Nabil Ben Salah. Julian Hall. Julian Hall. And Hall has it again. Julian Hall coming forward. Go to kind of advance the story. I said, well, you know, how's he dealing with, you know, metaphorically speaking, keeping his feet on AT&T. This afternoon, St. Louis, 3-0 win over Austin. With more goals scored than any other team in the qualifying round for. Assist for Hall tonight. One for Berggren, one for Mosqueda. Had to come on to score a third and open that 2-goal lead back up when the shot for Marshall Ruddy was blocked. Hall trying to. Now Benedetti. Hall in a wide area. Reynolds doing everything back. Benedetti again. Combines with Hall. Nice little layoff by Mitchell. Harper to his left to Julian Hall. And Hall just trying to beat everyone.
Coming, here's a previous play, and I love this from Hall. It's just the simplest little thing, but he knows the pressure's coming.
Marshall Ruddy. Hall's had success creating some chances. And now he looks to shoot. And there won't be a lot tacked on. They haven't got into the vicinity of Jovalic. He's going to be picked up base by Hall. And Sporting Kansas City got to get some numbers back. Hall carries it into the box. Cut back.
Is 1 and 2. Julian Hall's hat trick powering them to a 3-2. Forsberg. Mehmeti tried to lay that off. Ruvalcaba. Then Red Bull. Dunkor. Julian Hall. Star of the show here, just 3 nights. Cowell on the move again. Whips that ball in.
Looking, where is Hall? You just see Hall just trying to.
Cavallo and continues on. Works this to Hall. Julian Hall collects in the 18. That's Martin to race over. Thiago Martins dealing with the 9-goal man for Red Bull. And scored more goals than Hall and Fernandez Macau for New York City. In a lot. 25 minutes in. On Cowell, another burst of speed, right side, plays it across. Dos Santos. Down Dos Santos for Mehmeti. They lay this off neatly. Sends Dunkor on his way. Through ball here. Cowell to whip it across.
He's just waiting when the time is right, which enables Cowell to get there. Then the ball's played in. He's collide. That leaves all the space free then.
Of the half. Ojeda. The rivalry tonight. And earlier this year. Marshall Ruddy. Truin. Now Dos Santos to the far side. Julian Hall operating there. Dunkor. Hall for 4.
Distance is right.
Or that sends this out to the middle of the park. Andre Mehmeti trying to play that through to Julian Hall. Works on the young midfielder Shaw. Ruvalcaba plays it across. Got through to Hall. Still a live ball. Berggren. Hall with a touch. Now Donkor. Good build up by Red Bull. Here's Cowell. Berggren has room to run. Gustav Berggren to play it ahead. Taken in the boxes. As Marshall Ruddy collects, the final whistle sounds. World Cup qualifiers for them. Taken away, Audrey Mehmeti for Julian Hall. Works now Forsberg. Emil Forsberg able to play this in. Cowell with the cross. Goal! Big finish in front, and who else is it going to be but Julian Hall, 7th of the year. And Red Bull rolling early on in the 7th minute. They've got the lead.
Could have had 4 goals from near post runs alone. And he's absolutely brilliant. The time
by Red Bull. Donkor, though, lost control. Mehmeti to play it ahead nevertheless. Well done by Marshall Ruddy to take it back for Red Bull. And now Donkor. Cowell on the far side, able to bring this down neatly. Cade Cowell shooting save. Austin frustrated, unable to control the pass. Red Bull pokes this ahead now. Gathered petition the Open Cup. Dealing with some injuries as well. In here by Red Bull, and now Cowell to race onto this. Cowell plays it across, and again, Julian Hall! Make it 2 and make it 8 on the year. There's just no stop. Valencia helping dispossess the crew, and played here to Hall. Our best engine on this team, and what a ball ahead. Here's Hall. Look at
just see this break from Donkor, just the way that he's able to get for opposition midfield, but not just that, the pass as well. And it'd be disappointed he didn't get a better finish, but this first touch, it means that the only way that Zawadzki...
Center back in a back three. Its job, pops up high, bounces in the 18. Donkor trying to get to it. Arfston, back heel, broken up. Hall trying to get on the loose ball, and he will. And Hall continuing on, what a move! Hall continuing his run. Good to see MLS back on Wednesday. In the meantime, Julian Hall, Gustav Berg. They continue to check him out. Red Bull with 10 on the field, and a hard check.
It's really good play from Hall, just in a really tight area. Goes in between Gomez and...
Next month for Red Bull, Berggren to work this for Hall. Now to the far post, cleared off the line initially, but cleaned up in front. Red Bull with a 3-2 lead, and Julian Hall in the middle of it all. So too was Shea. Regardless. Collected here by Red Bull. He is on it once again. Austin Shea steps up. Burst of speed on the... Truly, Berggren into the box. Ruvalcaba works on Farsi. Ruvalcaba, there's Mehmet.
In the ego side of this game, taking on a younger Red Bull team. Take the game a little bit further in their own backyard. So many years with his brother Sean amongst that backline group, so getting the rods and back in MLS on loan from Chivas Guadalajara.
Got a clean touch there. Allowing Mehmeti and some youngsters around him to do more of the running.
Hall pieces earlier in the game, but by and large, a collective defensive effort from New York. Cowell bursts right back upfield for New York. The Red Bulls so far in the attacking half.
Several weeks yesterday. We'll see him later on. It's Stadium. English looking to find a way in behind. He's in a 4-4 draw here in the last home game against DC United. Perhaps get the minutes he thought he would in the Brasileirão with Fluminense. Had a handful of appearances. Donkor surveying. Hall, clever little flick from him. Sits up here for Dos Santos. And Julian Hall now. Plenty of the ball in the first half. It's fallen now into the path of Hall. Julian Hall with the angle again. See on Wednesday night.
Want to try to find that difference. No shots on goal so far in the beginning of the game. They got to change that. But
Organise themselves and clear the danger away. Here's Julian Hall. Mehmeti in towards Hall.
this stadium and have to match the intensity generally. I think Dallas have had the better of it. And
FIFA World Cup is almost here, and you have the chance to secure your
into that space.
So Julian Hall with 8 minutes or so remaining.